Hello, it is 2/18 of 25, and I am back with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in June of 2024, and I feel fantastic. So today it is a quarter after 11. I just got done doing my resistance training. So that took me about an hour and a half to do because I wanted to make sure that my heart rate wasn't getting too high because I was in a fasted state. Now I'm ready to eat. I have a serving of protein chia pudding. So it has a couple different kinds of protein powder in it, some whole fat Greek yogurt, and some Fairlife whole milk. And I just let that sit overnight. I think I have a video about it, so I'll leave that in the description below. And then I also have my coffee, which because I'm having protein powder in my chia pudding, I didn't add any to my coffee. I usually do. So I just have 1 cup of Fairlife whole milk along with my 2 shots of coffee. I'll be back with my lunch. It's about 2:30 and I am going to make the pork roast that we're going to have for dinner tonight. Okay, so my roast was trussed, so it was all like smashed together, but I want to brown it, so I don't want that on there. So I'm gonna just try and kind of hold it together as best I can. I have got 3 cloves of garlic here. I am going to cut them in half. And then I'm going to cut 6 holes in my roast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And stick half a clove of garlic in each of my slits. Okay, and then I am going to season this well. So I'm just gonna take my pepper, sprinkle it all over, kind of give it a roll, sprinkle some more. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my salt. And I do wanna season this liberally. Okay, and now I'm going to saute this. So at my stove, I'm not really sauteing it. I'm browning it on all 4 sides. So I have a large saute pan. I've got about a tablespoon of olive oil that I'm going to allow to heat up. I am preheating my oven to 350 degrees. And once this is warmed, which it almost is, then I can start browning my roast on all 4 sides. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep it all together. Ooh, yeah, nice and crisp, golden brown. So I'll just keep doing this, and then I'm going to get it into my baking dish, and I will cover it, and I will cook it for somewhere between like 2 and 2.5 hours, probably. It is 3 o'clock, and I am ready for my lunch. All right, so I have a big bowl here. I have about a cup of romaine lettuce, about half of a chopped cucumber, 2 tablespoons of shredded Parmesan cheese, and I weighed out 6 ounces of my boneless skinless chicken breasts that I had sous vide'd earlier this week. And then to top it for my dressing, I have a whole jar of this, like we just opened it, that I want to get used up before I transfer to some other type of dressing, because this dressing, the first ingredient is soybean oil. So I am trying to get away from those oils, but I'm not just going to waste this. It has 130 calories in 2 tablespoons with 260 grams of sodium, 13 grams of fat, and less than a gram of both carb and protein. So then it's really thick. And I struggle with that. So I blended my 2 tablespoons with a tablespoon of my Fairlife whole milk to just thin it out a bit without like losing a bunch of flavor, so that I can kind of like get it all throughout my salad. right, I'll be back with my dinner. We're not going to eat our pork roast for at least another hour, but I do want to get together the coleslaw that we're going to have with it, just so that the coleslaw ingredients all have time to kind of like meld together, and the cabbage has a little bit of time to just soften up a little bit. So I will link to the original recipe in the description below, but I've kind of made some changes. So I have some chopped green cabbage, some chopped purple cabbage, some chopped yellow bell pepper, and green bell pepper. And then to this, I'm going to add about a quarter cup of my homemade mayonnaise. This time I made it with olive oil instead of avocado oil, just because I have more olive oil on hand. And I will link to the video of how to make this in the description below. And then I need about a half tablespoon of my apple cider vinegar, and then I need a sprinkling of pepper, and I'm going to add a half teaspoon of salt. So I used my 1/4 teaspoon. That's why I used 2 of those. All right. And then we can get this all mixed together, and then I will get this into my refrigerator to just kind of meld until we are ready to eat our dinner. I have my pork roast here. I made sure to measure myself out 6 ounces of it cooked. I have about 8 asparagus spears, and then I have a bowl of Greek yogurt, whole fat Greek yogurt, and a half cup of sauteed blackberries. So, in case you're wondering about the coleslaw that I made earlier today, it was very good, but I just tasted one bite of it. I It's really mostly just fiber, carbs, and fat, and I just wanted to get my calories from more protein. So I had a yogurt bowl instead, but my family had it and they all thought that it was very good. So for my calories today, I had about 1500. My protein is 147. My net carbs are 33. My fat is 74 and my sodium is about 3900. I have added some salt to my water too, because I know that I need that. And I'll just kind of keep an eye on my hydration. I had a pretty good day today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.